Listen, I got some bad news for you guys. There's two things, right? One of them's not bad news. One of them is going to be taken by you guys as bad news. However, it's not bad news to me, okay? All right? Guys, can you see me? Is it okay? It's going to be a little laggy, but it's holding itself up, at least not zeroing. Hopefully it'll fix itself in time. Listen, about the bad news. It's regarding the Skyline. I think I'm going to sell the Skyline. I've been thinking about it for a long time. It's been hard for me to kind of just be like, to have my friend and wait on it for so long, and it just doesn't fit what I want it to fit, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like comfortable driving as an everyday driver, and it's like, it's a beautiful car, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I'm not looking to get attention on the road. I'm looking to enjoy myself driving a fun car, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't enjoy driving it, to be fair, or to be frank. So what I'm going to pick up instead is, I'm just going to pick up a nice, simple STI to drive around. I just want to have a stick shift to drive along with my truck, you know what I mean? Nice, two simple vehicles that aren't going to be lots of maintenance. So apologies for anybody that absolutely love the Skyline. I love it too. It is a beautiful car, but it gets no love from me. I don't drive it enough, frankly, because it's not that fun to drive. So STI, listen, I've been a WRX fan for a long time. I like STIs. I think they're beautiful cars, and I think having a four-door will be, just having a car that people want to sit in will be nice. My girlfriend hates the Skyline. Desiree hates that I drive the Skyline. Mom isn't super excited about me driving the Skyline. I don't like taking it out at night because it's so fucking loud, which, you know, that's all problems that can get fixed and stuff. But it's like, headaches. I don't like driving it that much. Yeah, man. We're not a car guy, I guess, dude. We're not a car guy. Sorry, boys, if I'm disappointed in you. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I've been holding off on it for a long time, trying to make myself want to keep the Skyline. But yeah, man, I just got a little place in my heart for just a little Subi, and just a nice little down to earth vehicle. You know what I mean? Nothing. My head was in the clouds when I wanted a Skyline, you know. And it's like, it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's okay. I mean, it's not. It's great. It's beautiful. Runs nice. But yeah, man, it's just not what I'm looking for in a you know, just a chill car. I don't want to get anything super expensive. I don't want to, I thought about also getting like, hey, instead of getting this, why don't I get like something really expensive that's just a luxury vehicle, like get my first luxury vehicle. And I was just kind of like, I don't want to pay like some crazy amount of money for a luxury vehicle when I can just pay a nice little, you know, nice little chunk and enjoy a car, you know. I want to drive stick too, so. Dude, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. You know, I want to be comfortable while I'm driving a car. And, you know, the Skyline's not super comfortable, to be fair. The WRX is not a comfort vehicle. Listen, I don't think you understand the difference between a 2020 car and a 1989 vehicle. It's quite different, my friend, when it comes to comfort.
None of this is bad news.
My truck is not super comfortable either, but I love it. It's comfortable to me. It doesn't need to be over the top. It just needs to be simple. I mean, bro, when I'm fucking... Take a break, Brian. When I am driving the Skyline, I have to, because my head sits so close to the top, which I got the seats custom... I got a welder to custom make some brackets to even have the seats sit lower. It's as low as they will go, right? So it's like my head sits really close to the ceiling, so I have to sit back more than I would like, right? And then I have to put the seat closer than I would like because the pedals are pretty damn far. So it's like, and then it's a heavy clutch on top of it. And then it's really, really, really fucking loud up in this bitch because it's not fully insulated yet. And then it's like, I have to get speakers put in. I have to do all these things. And it's just like, fuck. I just like, I don't want it that fucking bad to have to go through all that. I don't think it's going to ever get to a point where I want it to be. Yeah, so it's like, give it to someone else who wants to use it for the right reasons. It's too big. It's like, it's made for like short torso, long leg motherfuckers or something. I don't know. Listen, chat, it's not even about the STI. It's just about getting a car that's a little bit more on the new side. I thought I would be okay having an old car. Turns out, I didn't like it that much. Yo, ex-Subaru Tech here. Get the WRX over the STI. The EJ25 is a shitty motor. and get some horrible gas miles. Suggest getting the Perf Pack WRX. Huh. What do you think of that, chat? Maybe if you daily drive it. Just get a WRX instead of an STI. Yeah, it's a thought. I don't think I would mind it either way. I mean, I don't think I'd mind having a normal WRX. It doesn't need to be anything over the top, like I said. I need to see what the main differences are between the STI and the WRX. Pretty gross. Yo, man, you don't like STIs? Yeah, I guess I'm just a weird guy. I dig the look, you know? Well, I mean, I guess I gotta do some research then, to be honest. I wasn't, I guess it's kind of like, it reminds me of when I had the normal R35, and then we got the Nismo R35. The Nismo, I mean, you can immediately tell that, that it was tighter, that you can feel more bumps on the road, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't as nice of a drive, but really it wasn't like crazy different. It was like, you can feel the differences, but it wasn't like super different, you know? What do you think of the Evo? I think that they don't make Evos anymore. I think you should at least drive a Mustang first. No. Listen, my dad's a Mustang guy. I'm not a Mustang guy. You're a bit limited if you're getting, if you're set and getting a manual transmission. I mean, limited on what? Just wanted to let you guys know so I didn't catch you by surprise. The new WRX engine is great, but the STI is still superior overall. Better brakes, STI transmission is far better. The EJ257 got an update in 2020. Okay. What do you think of the new Super 2021? I mean, does it come manual? It's a nice looking car, but it's a little fancy looking for me. Why not a Porsche? I'm looking for something a little more down to earth. I'm sick of living having my head in the clouds when it comes to cars. You know what car I like the most? In my time having cars? My truck. And that's the cheapest car that I bought. It's just like, no more living in the clouds. Nice simple car. Maybe look into leasing a current STI and purchase a new one after 2023 because of the facelift / new engine. Also look into same length headers. That might not be a bad idea to lease one. How nice is your credit score? It's okay. It does all right. I try to stay quiet, but check this out. Amazing vehicle, speed, luxury sedan Genesis G70. Listen, it looks beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I'm not looking for luxury. I'm looking for a down-to-earth little stick shift car that I can enjoy. My luxury vehicle is my truck. I love my truck. Yo, which do you like, Camaros or Mustangs? I don't know, probably take a Camaro. I have a 2012 Camaro SS, and my brother has a 2016 Mustang 5.0. Love you, Sum. Always wanted a GTR. Hell yeah, basic stuff. You would be, I mean, the brand new GTRs, they are great drives. I wish that I could get I wish I could get an R35 and stick. Yo, I just traded in my STI for a GTI for the same reason you're ridding of the Skyline. Really? Just uncomfortable. Huh. Dude, I highly doubt a 2020 STI is at the same uncomfortable levels as a 1989 vehicle. You know? I can't imagine that's possible. Chat, I don't think you understand. It's not about the stiffness of the vehicle. I drove a Nismo R35. You know what I mean? I understand the stiffness of a vehicle, right? How you're going to feel every bump. That's not what makes a car uncomfortable to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just the environment inside the cab of that car. You know? Do I feel good sitting in the seat? Does my clutch feel good? Do my mirrors feel good? Is my head fucking touching the ceiling? Is my car have this drone in my ears? You know, like, am I listening to jams while enjoying myself? Like, that's comfort. I don't, feeling some bumps on the road, please. So just to get us on the same idea on what comfort is before you tell me something is uncomfortable. Now, I don't know if we're on the same idea here, you know what I mean? I was uncomfortable in a 1989 vehicle because I can hear everything. It had a really loud drone. I had to sit really far back. The clutch was really fucking heavy. It was like, you name it, bro. You're driving a 1989. Nothing really feels, it doesn't feel tight, right? It feels, you know, just feels like you're driving a 1989 vehicle. When I was getting the car, I remember talking to my friend. I was like, is it possible to get an 89 to feel like a 2020? And the thought process was yes, but my thought process now on that is no. You would have to restore the whole thing, you know? And, you know, that's just not going to happen. I want something simple, down to earth, reliable, fun to drive. I want a fun driving stick shift, you know? One that I'm excited to drive, not necessarily intimidated to drive. I don't know if that makes sense, dude. Why don't we just say this? I'm a huge pussy, and I want a simpler vehicle. I missed your budget, but you should look into a first-gen GT4 with 918 seats. One of the best manual coupes ever made. Can't go wrong.
Like
Love the stream, man. I appreciate it. A GT4, huh? I mean, are they still being made? Oh, that's a... Bruh. I mean, he's talking about a fucking Porsche. I'm talking about getting a chill vehicle. You're talking about grabbing a Porsche, you know what I mean? Like I said, my head's not in the clouds anymore. BRZ, bro. My brother has a BRZ. I actually really enjoyed driving his BRZ when I did drive it. Unless I do some research and you guys can convince me to get a normal WRX, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm either on an STI or just a WRX. So I don't think I'm interested in just like grabbing up like a completely different vehicle that you guys are tossing at me, you know? Well, here's a review. Look at this.
If the STI should remain on your list.
Together.
What's up?
Actually getting an aftermarket exhaust because it doesn't sound that inspiring.
See, this transmission is what makes me immediately like the STI over the WRX because the ratios are a lot closer together, which means you get to shift more, and shifting is fun. Honestly, not much has changed with this car this year, but some stuff has.
Now you can get a push-button start on all STI trims. How's that for forward thinking? Also, there are
Karen's car.
Talk about in a minute.
Push.
And there is a revised cooling duct in the front bumper.
Dude, a four-door. This would be my first four-door I've ever had that wasn't a truck.
STI,
Yo, you should check out the Lancer Evo X. Guys, stop trying to get me a fucking old car. They don't make Evos anymore. I want a 2020 vehicle. If I wanted an old car, I would just keep the Skyline. 2021 BMW M5 sedan. You guys are really going to convince me of other vehicles right now, huh? Depends how fancy it is. This doesn't look like it's going to come stick. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice car, though. Can't wait to see your new Audi RS4 or RS3, dude. Okay, please. First day of owning, and 3 days before, I sent it to a performance shop. It's currently being built to 690 all-wheel. Oh, Jesus. Hey, I don't want to do paddle shifting. We did paddle shifting on the R35. It's boring, personally. I think it's boring. I mean, it's just like... I mean, don't get me wrong. It's better than driving automatic. And it is fun to drive that car, but, you know, stick shift's just a little bit more chill.
Did I just hear you're selling your fucking car?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the STI. I mean, not the STI, the Skyline.
What for?
It's an 89, dude. It's just... It's my first really, really old car. Gave it a shot. It turns out I didn't really like it that much. It was like, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. And, yeah, it's extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, dude, you can't have a car that's not comfortable, dude.